Lara Croft, a name synonymous with adventure and gaming excellence, has evolved from a blocky 3D model in 1996 to a lifelike icon of 2024. But how did she stay relevant for almost 3 decades? Lara Croft made her debut in 1996 with the release of Tomb Raider, captivating gamers with her daring adventures and groundbreaking 3D design. Over the years, she has transformed from a polygonal figure into a realistic character, adapting to new technologies and changing gaming landscapes, while remaining a beloved icon in the gaming world. The journey to keep Lara Croft relevant and appealing hasn't been without its challenges. Initially, developers faced technical limitations that influenced her design. The original Tomb Raider featured a blocky Lara due to hardware constraints. As technology advanced, expectations for realism grew, requiring continuous redesigns to keep up with graphic improvements. In addition to graphical updates, developers had to navigate the evolving tastes and expectations of gamers. The early 2000s saw a demand for more complex narratives and character development. This shift led to reboots of the franchise, each attempting to add depth to Lara's character while maintaining her adventurous spirit. For instance, the 2013 reboot portrayed Lara as more vulnerable and human, reflecting a modern take on heroism that resonated with new and old fans alike. Another significant challenge was ensuring gender representation. Early criticisms of Lara's design pointed to exaggerated features and unrealistic proportions, seen by some as catering to a male audience. Over time, developers aimed for a more balanced representation, focusing on her abilities and story rather than just her appearance. This approach broadened her appeal and helped redefine her as a strong, independent character who could inspire all players. Marketing strategies also evolved to maintain her relevance. From appearing in comic books and films to being featured in major advertising campaigns, Lara Croft became more than just a game character, she became a pop culture icon. Each new game release was accompanied by strategic marketing to highlight Lara's latest evolution, ensuring she stayed in the public eye and continued to attract a diverse audience. Moreover, staying true to the core of what made Lara Croft special while innovating was a tightrope walk. Developers had to balance nostalgia with innovation, providing longtime fans with familiar elements while introducing fresh mechanics and storylines to attract new players. This included updates to gameplay, such as improved combat systems, puzzle-solving mechanics, and open-world exploration, each designed to keep the gameplay experience engaging and modern. Expanding on the technical challenges, early game development was restricted by limited polygon counts and texture memory. The first Tomb Raider game, released in 1996, had to make do with less than 540 polygons for Lara's entire character model. This resulted in the angular and somewhat unrealistic representation of Lara that fans initially fell in love with. As hardware capabilities improved, the team at Core Design and later Crystal Dynamics continually updated Lara's model, adding more detail and fluidity to her movements. By the time Tomb Raider Legend was released in 2006, Lara had evolved significantly, boasting a much higher polygon count and more realistic textures. Balancing graphical enhancements with gameplay was another hurdle. Each iteration had to ensure that improved visuals didn't come at the cost of performance, especially on less powerful gaming systems. Developers implemented various optimization techniques to maintain smooth gameplay while delivering stunning visuals. This was particularly evident in the transition from the PlayStation 2 to the PlayStation 3 era, where games like Tomb Raider, Underworld showcased dramatic improvements in both visual fidelity and environmental interaction. Narrative complexity also presented a challenge. Early games had straightforward plots centered around artifact hunting and tomb exploration. However, as the gaming audience matured, there was a growing appetite for richer, more emotionally engaging stories. The 2013 reboot took a bold step in this direction, offering a detailed origin story that explored Lara's transformation from an inexperienced archaeologist to a resilient survivor. This narrative depth was complemented by high-quality voice acting and motion capture, further immersing players in Lara's world. The issue of gender representation required a nuanced approach. Initially, Lara's exaggerated features drew criticism for being overly sexualized. Recognizing this, developers gradually adjusted her appearance to be more realistic and practical for an adventurer. The 2013 reboot's Lara wore functional clothing suitable for rugged exploration, reflecting a shift towards a more grounded and relatable character. This change was well received and marked a significant step in addressing past criticisms. Marketing strategies evolved in parallel with these changes. Lara's appearances extended beyond video games into comic books, novels, and blockbuster movies starring Angelina Jolie and later Alicia Vikander. These adaptations helped cement her status as a cultural icon and introduced her to audiences who might not have been familiar with the games. Each new game release was accompanied by extensive promotional campaigns, including trailers, behind the scenes features, and interactive web experiences, all designed to generate excitement and keep Lara Croft in the public eye. Maintaining core gameplay elements while innovating was crucial for the franchise's longevity. The essence of Tomb Raider games, exploration, puzzle solving, and combat, had to evolve without losing their fundamental appeal. Innovations like the introduction of open world elements in recent games allowed for a more immersive experience, giving players the freedom to explore Lara's world in unprecedented ways. These updates kept the gameplay fresh and engaging, attracting new players while satisfying longtime fans. The evolution of Lara Croft involved overcoming technical limitations, enhancing narrative depth, addressing gender representation, employing dynamic marketing strategies, and innovating gameplay mechanics. Each of these aspects played a vital role in ensuring that Lara Croft remained a beloved and relevant figure in the gaming industry. The 2013 reboot was more than just a fresh start. It was a bold reimagining that brought Lara Croft into the modern era. The game's success was due in large part to its compelling narrative and character-driven story. Lara's transformation from a frightened young woman to a confident adventurer was portrayed with emotional depth, making her journey feel authentic and relatable. This version of Lara was more human, facing not only physical challenges but also psychological ones, which resonated deeply with players. The game also introduced new gameplay mechanics that enhanced the immersive experience. The inclusion of survival elements, such as hunting for food and crafting tools, added a layer of realism and complexity to the gameplay. The environmental puzzles and exploration were more intricate, taking full advantage of the game's advanced physics and graphics. These innovations set a new standard for the series and influenced many action-adventure games that followed. The positive reception of the 2013 reboot was a testament to the developers' ability to reinvent Lara Croft while staying true to the essence of what made her an icon. It marked a turning point for the franchise, leading to the successful sequels Rise of the Tomb Raider 2015 and Shadow of the Tomb Raider 2018, each building on the foundations laid by the reboot and further developing Lara's character and story. From her debut in 1996 to her latest adventures in 2024, Lara Croft has continually evolved to meet the changing expectations of gamers. Her journey through technological advancements, narrative complexity, and cultural shifts highlights her enduring popularity and significance as a gaming icon. Lara Croft remains a beloved and influential character in the world of video games. What are your favorite Lara Croft moments? Share them in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into gaming history. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for our next adventure into the world of gaming icons.